Hello, this is The Way of Fairness. My name is Stephen Childs. I'm reading this from the computer screen. Uh, there it is. Pray to your God and ask God if God created all that is, or if it was all here before He was. If you are praying to your God and God proves to you that the universe created your God from mindlessness, then you have actually been praying to a very real and loving higher power that has godlike abilities. There is a chance that you have been praying to an evil deceiver. If this is so, we will empower you to join us with our higher power that empowers us to defeat evil. The devil's Jesus. The devil wants to stay in power. The devil is the ruler of the world to a high degree. Okay, first I want to tell you about a dream that inspired this devil's Jesus idea. So I'm sleeping one night and I have this dream, and an image of Jesus is in my room, a being of light. And he says, "I'm the Lord and you have to surrender to me now." And I said, "No, I'm practicing Buddhism. We don't surrender to something outside of ourselves." And so this Jesus image vanished. And beside it, to its left, an image of Satan appears, also a being of light. And this Satan image put this severe pain in my upper arm. And I woke up with the pain so strong that I had tears in my eyes. It hurt so bad. And so I told both of them, "Get out, both of you. Get out of my house." And so that's the dream that inspired this. So since then, I've been on the warpath against those two with my dream sword. I was given a sword from a cloud in my dream, and my higher power told me telepathically to use my sword in my war against the evil controlling aliens that want to dominate humanity. They have had us dominated. They want to continue to dominate. They cannot, because we're in a war against them. I already declared war because my higher power told me to in another dream. And we have the solution for them. They have to surrender to receiving my guidance. And I didn't know what that was, and now I do. It's the World Fairness Agreement. That's the guidance. They have to agree to the World Fairness Agreement. So, and then everything's forgiven. We don't care what they did as long as they agree to the World Fairness Agreement. In fact, it's good that they can terrorize people with alien abduction and so forth. I actually dreamed that one of them is my adopted son because he wanted me to adopt him. And he has red eyes. And he's a gray alien. And so this is all arranged. Do you understand that all of this stuff is arranged by a higher power that is so much more powerful than we are? And you can call it God if you want, but I'm an atheist, and so are they. So humans thought there was a creator, supreme being, and we're finding out, no, there's not. The higher power is letting us call them God. They might even give you an image of God for some purpose, And then it's later in time, they know that we'll learn, and then they'll be in the open about, no, we're not really the creator of everything. We don't have a belief of a creator of everything. We're atheists. So anyway, the devil is the ruler of the world to a high degree. Devil means evil, those that are unfair. It's a group of beings, that humans included, that are not fair. And they think they can win by being unfair. No, they can't, because we won't let them, because we are fair and we have more power. We're Team Fairness. We're the Church of Fairness. We're the way of fairness. And so, the screen went off. So when I went on the warpath with my imaginary sword and my imaginary cutting with the imaginary sword of the imaginary dream entities, I hear them screaming, and don't stop, please stop, you're hurting us. And there was voices of like people I know that are on the side of me surrendering to their Lord, Jesus, the devil's Jesus, and they're surrendered to the devil, in my opinion, and or Judas, or Lucifer, shit like that. So anyway, I think this Jesus character is actually a conglomerate of many people that play the role of Jesus, but they are all surrendered to the devil or to Judas. And it's real humans that are playing this role. That, they're humans that want us to surrender to their church. So I'm still fighting this good fight against believers in an evil God at AA. And there's one guy that's telling me, good luck. What about that guy back there? Didn't you see the movie Pi, where the tiger's in the boat with him? And I'm like, don't you know the tiger's my friend, dum-dum? When are you going to wake up? Your power's not as big as ours. So I'm going to go back again and see what's going on. I watched a video on Spotify on cults and toxic relationships. And the woman's name is, I have it written there. Oh, there's my knife that I dreamed it stuck in an avocado. Somebody has a knife like mine. So I cut potatoes up and stuff with that little paring knife. So the woman's name is Deborah Ashway. She's in North Carolina. I sent her an email, and I wrote this down because as I'm listening to her, there's a spirit voice telling me this: do you want me to break your back? And so I wrote Jesus is evil. And meanwhile, back to the computer screen. Deborah Ashway, I sent her an email. Do you want me to help you? Because I had a dream. There was somebody in the home where I grew up that's doing evil to me. And my higher power says, you can break his back with your mind. And I'm like, oh, do you want to? And I said, yes, he's doing evil to me. And so I was going to do it, and I awakened. I was awakened from the dream. And while I'm listening to Deborah, I hear her say that to me. So it was like an evil version of her turning what was given to me as a gift, turning the idea back against me. Is there anything more evil than that? Whoa. So I reevaluate, how does this work? How is this going to work? So like the real Deborah, I'm on her team of trying to stop these evil cult, evil toxic people from doing us harm. And so while I'm watching her video or listening, it's on Spotify. While I'm listening to her, she's explaining how the cults work, and I hear, "Do you want us to strip? Do you want?" And I'm like, I don't want sex anymore at all. And so this cult indoctrination behavior was coming through the image that was overlapped with her actual voice. And so I was inspired to have this reply. Well, yeah, Deborah, I want you to strip. Start with that old table right there. Strip. She's a stripper. So strip, furniture stripper. And that's inspired by a dream also about a friend of mine that is a furniture stripper as a side gig. She has a business of stripping furniture in the garage, like refinishing furniture. First, you got to strip it. So that's just some humor. Like the old guy says, "Do you want me to strip?" And he says, "Yeah, strip the old table. I want it refinished." Oh, it's like the old joke of the old man. The girl asks him if he wants soup or sex, and he says, "I'll take the soup." It's a waitress asking him, "Do you want soup or sex?" "I'll take the soup, ma'am." So guess who's behind me? The devil's behind me. It's the white polar bear. Right there. And the bright light is leading me away from the devil polar bear. Actually, that's just some silliness. Lighten up.